Akaash is singing down the walk of shame right now. His wife is putting him through a humiliation ritual that's going to solidify her in the next Marvel movie. I'm telling you, the Hollywood elites are like, yes, yes, we love this. This is why I say the red pill will always work. This is pure proof right here that the red pill is always right and her body count does absolutely matter.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akaash only dates brown.
He's calling Fresh and Fit corny when Myron really, and Fresh, they really just preach the red pill. Go out there, gain experience, and a woman will like you for your experience. The fact that a dude who was like 38 or maybe 30-something years old before he even lost his virginity, and he lost his virginity to a straight bike.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
It's funny to me that he's calling them corny. It's seeming like he's doing some projection here. There's nothing corny about a dude that goes and slays a lot of women. That's not corny. That's Chad. But for him to lose his virginity to a woman that admits being ran through in college, now that, my brother, is corny.
Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman that
is
was
like
important to
loyal
me.
through and through.
Okay.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy.
You're a liar!
He's like a 5'6" Indian dude. His body's not going crazy.
Face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind
That face card is not. I've seen him. No, he looks like Nav.
of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remember that he
what
like, kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just...
Bro, she woke up with her booty sore. That sounds like the first day in the pen right there. Bro, that's crazy. The fact that she is comfortable enough to talk about her butt getting straight busted in, that's crazy work.
think my imagination is vibration enough.
Wow.
I'm just thinking of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was
Look at
using...
you and your husband split finances. And I'm going to be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First
And-
of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street.
Gold digger,
His
bro.
money is our money and my money is my money. And look,
Wow, that's a modern woman quote right there.
have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, I went up
Sure.
$100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay?
Rated. I don't know if you watch The Boys,
Yes.
but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Oh, yeah.
Chase
Wow, your wife getting online and saying there's dudes on her hall pass is crazy work.
Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Wait. Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler. These are like tall white dudes. And you married a short Indian guy. Like, how tall is Akaash? Dude, Akaash Singh is 5'5". Jacob Elordi's 6'5". Pretty sure Austin Butler is like what? Austin Butler height. He's 6 foot. Okay. When she said she was getting her cheek straight blasted at white frat houses, I would have been like, okay, I'm out.
You know why I think I have like a good marriage? I think it's because my husband's never here. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband for clout, and
She basically is using her husband for clout, 1000%. Chat, this story is unfolding to be even wilder than I thought, though, because, you know, Andrew Schultz is a guy I think he does the Flagrant podcast or something like that with him. And even Andrew Schultz doesn't like his girl. So here's a clip that I think, Mediocre Tutorials he did this?
Akaash's girl does not like young Hezzy. Felt a vibe.
I don't
Oh,
blame.
she don't like you.
Oh my god! And I even gave Akaash like a little fake ass compliment. Like, remember when they were doing a podcast, and I was like, man, he waited for you. Like, I've been trying to whatever, you know. But wait, was that rude when I just said we'll wait for Akaash's girl? I said we'll wait as long as she needed. We'll wait.
You didn't say it like that. That's what makes you ain't shit.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
front. I'll be telling
Hold
you.
on.
Like, if that was my girl, like, we'd have to have words. Like, okay.
First off, as a friend, right? Your mans is always supposed to big you up in front of your girl. In fact, if he doesn't or brings you down, that's one of the key indicators of the red flags.
You hang out with him?
Yeah, nobody liked me.
Which is
Look,
fine. You get
Nobody's friend, nobody's girlfriend likes me.
This is the pressure that he put him under.
Oh, you got
control text.
Look at the pressure.
By the way, texting in the middle of a podcast is like, that's bad form right there.
We're cutting it down. I'm uncomfortable about this. I care about the assholes, y'all.
Actually,
Y'all
when
can
said it
entertain
was rude,
yourself.
I felt a little relief because I was like, oh, okay, I'm
I'll
not.
get you out of this situation right now, too. You want me to get on the stand?
Damn, Andrew Schultz is even clowning him. It seems like he had his back at one point in time, but the thing is, chat, this stuff gets even worse. It really does get even worse. So here's a clip of Akaash, the simp Akaash. He proposed to his wife again, and she was only focused on the ring size and even dodged his kiss. Bro, if your girl's doing this, get out of the relationship, brother. Like, what other signs does this man need to leave?
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted. And the best decision I ever made in my entire life was to marry this woman right here.
Oh, God. You can only say that when you're inside a girl. The best decision I ever made was being with you, baby. You can't say this while you're on camera, bro.
His birthday it is in 2 weeks. And I love you so much. And the only regret that I have is that I only got to marry you once. So I want to make a little quick announcement that we're going to get married again. We're going to renew our vows in India next year. You girls want to come to that? Does that sound fun? And since I am renewing my vows, I think the only thing you can do is propose again.
Renewing your... How long y'all even been married?
Oh, Ghislaine Singh, will you be Ghislaine Singh forever again?
Yes. Oh,
Okay, all right, let's see here.
God.
Only focused on this ring.
Take that rinky thing off. That's rinky dink.
Did you
Rinky
guys
thing off.
notice? Yes. Oh my God. How big is this?
That's all she cares about.
Shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
What do you say? God, this is so good. God, it looks so beautiful.
Dodged his kiss, brother. Oh, man. Bro, he's cooked. Akaash, bro, you gotta leave her, bro. You putting a stain on your whole career getting cucked like this. IRL. You should have listened to Fresh and Fit, bro. That's why I say people can talk so much noise about the red pill community. They really can. They can say whatever they want. They can say, oh, well, you're a misogynist, it's this and that, or you're mean to women. Bro, I love my wife. Let's keep it at that way. I love my wife. My wife is down for me. My wife is down for me. The reason I know it is because she loved me when I had nothing. I had no money, no clout, no, nothing. She was down for me. She loved me for me. And the reason I know that is because she was making more than me. She was paying all the bills at one point. That's why I know. With this guy right here, Akaash, bro, you're cooked. Your whole career's cooked. You're really kicking yourself in the foot here. But this is why I say you can't put these women on a pedestal, and the red pill will always be right. Here's what you got to do as a man. And as much as it sucks, because there's a lot of guys that maybe don't want this or can't even achieve it, but women value men with experience. And chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women value men with experience. Men value women with inexperience. Shubha should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. The problem is with the Akaash situation and Jocelyn, it's completely flipped. She has experience and he's inexperienced. So she's bamboozling this man. She's pulling the wool over on his eyes. She's straight up pulling a Houdini on his little tuchus. He has no idea what he's getting in because the women that are runners like this, they know how to play. I talked about this in a previous episode. You ever been to a strip club and these strippers can exude a certain level of femininity and sexuality that you're like, wow, this is, y'all are succubus when it comes to this sexuality stuff. That's what these runners can do. They realize they see blood in the water and they're like a shark. He's green behind the ears. I don't know, how long have they been married? Let's see how long they've been married. Akaash, been married for how long? How long have you been married for? They married in 2021. So he's been married for 4 years. So and how old is he now? Akaash, age. He's 41, so 41 minus 4 is what? 37, chat? Am I slow? Yeah? This man lost his virginity at 37 years old. Brother. Jesus Christ. You're getting bamboozled. That's all I can say. Because I lost mine 20 years prior to that. I lost mine when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? I went into college with bodies. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm not trying to say it's a good thing. In 1 second, I'm gonna turn this fan on. Oops, excuse me. I'm not trying to say that's a good thing, chat, but it's the nature of the game. Women value men with experience. This is why I say you have to go out there and you have to be able to pull girls. So when you find the girl you actually want, you can get her. Because the thing is Akaash went out in this dating market, and this was just a girl that saw him as a mark. He's got clout. He's doing well online. He's on Andrew Schultz's podcast. He's kind of funny. He's a comedian. And she's like, well, I could hop on over to him. And it's probably the best she could do because the other guys that knew her knew she was a runner. And the white guys that are her type, because she said she liked white frat parties, and she said Jacob Elordi, she said Austin Butler. These are 6 foot tall white men. These are, it'd be different if she was talking about, a cricket player or another Indian actor or an Indian anything. But she wasn't saying that. So basically her type is not her husband. And she's saying this. There's so many men that go out there in the dating market and get bamboozled by women like this because these women can exude a certain level of femininity and sexuality, and these guys get lost in this sauce and they have no idea what's going on because the thing is they have zero experience. When you gain experience in the dating market and the sexual market, you start to realize you can kind of see the signs. You can really see the signs. Now, if I was to get back in the dating market, I would be able to know very quickly if a woman wanted me for me or wanted me for my things and money. I would be able to tell so quickly. I was able to tell by the time I was like 24. I was like, I can tell. I can tell. I can tell. Or if you're going to be here for a while, if you're not. There's things you can do to test women to see, oh, is she here for the long haul or is she here for just a short little ride? Does she have wandering eyes? Does she look around a lot? Is she attention seeking? And for me, one thing I love about Cass is she's not attention seeking at all. As soon as we got into a serious relationship, I said, take every picture down that I'm telling you to take on your Instagram. She did it. And I said, make your Instagram private. She made her Instagram private. She posts nothing on social media. I've asked her, hey, do you want to jump on the show sometime? You want to talk? She's like, nope. She craves zero outside validation. That is a massive green flag. Massive green flag. Because a woman that's secure in who she is and confident in who she is doesn't need any outside validation from other men, other women, or anybody online. Now that's to say, do I crave validation from other people online? Hell yeah, I do. I like what I do. I like getting the attention. I like helping you guys. I like getting the comments. I'm an extrovert. I enjoy this stuff. I'm a performer, is what I like to at least consider myself. So I'm an exhibitionist. Some of those corn stars, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Anyways, these women that crave a lot of outside validation, they're going to go out there and they're probably going to get it. She's been getting it since college. She's been getting more than just attention, though. But Akaash was like, yeah, I can get her. She just saw him as a mark. And, he's getting cooked right now. Wait, Akaash waited and you didn't?
This comment is so fucking gross to me. Excuse my face, I just got a Fraxel, so it looks a little crazy, but it's like, who the fuck are you to talk about when I lost my fucking virginity? I will talk about it because it's my fucking sexuality and it's my fucking story, so sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. And also, do you think Akaash never touched a fucking woman before he met me? Like, we both hooked.
I mean, he's a 5'5" guy. They probably weren't running up to him. To be fair, I mean, all kudos to the dude. All kudos to the dude, but he's not much of a looker. Like, I see him and I'm not like, yeah, I bet women are just swooning over him.
Up with people, we both were in relationships, and then together we both lost our virginity. So sit the fuck down. You're like, just unfollow me. You're so.
That's not how it works.
You're a liar!
Annoying.
That's not how it works. Baby girl, you just admitted to getting ran through in college. That's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works.
So my husband actually interviewed these red pill guys on their podcast one time, and I won't mention their names because who the fuck even cares. But it was so funny because he actually called them out on their shit. Here, hi, my name is Justine. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things. I'm mad at my husband because he's too busy working and being a provider, and I'm over here having all these cute outfits, cute shoes, cute bags, like want to do my makeup, want to go out, and he's nowhere to be found. Okay, you guys, I have really good news. So for the longest time, I told my husband he couldn't look at me until he got to 1 million followers because, like, who the fuck are you if you don't even have 1 million followers on Instagram?
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy. Like, Akaash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more.
Wow.
Okay, I have 3 questions about Luigi. Okay, Akaash is mad because I call Luigi Bae.
I don't love it. I don't love it. What does Bae mean?
Bae is like means like
Get it out. Figure it out.
like Bae means like when you call someone like honey.
Good Lord. Akaash, brother. You're cooked. Hang up the cleats. You should have listened to Fresh and Fit when you had him on the pod, dude.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like.
That's what's so funny to me. It's the red pill always offends the guys that are the most simpy. And you notice he's like rolling his eyes and really acting like a woman, in my opinion. That is so childish. Brother, you're getting done dirty on the internet right now. You should call up Myron and say, man, I wish I would have taken your advice.
Like hearing that,
childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akaash is married. Mark is married, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like, sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
One person in the.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
How about no?
Not when she's admitting online. So here's more of that clip right there that they're talking about.
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college.
Yeah, brother Akaash, the writing was on the walls. This is why us as men, we try to tell each other the harsh reality and the truth, but these simpy men don't want to hear it, dude. The simps don't want to hear it. I'm so glad Myron and Fresh are getting their redemption here, because some people think they're really harsh. Some people think I'm really harsh. But it's the reality of the dating market. It's the reality of the dating scene. This is what women are like. Women will see, he's in the same realm, in my opinion. He's in the same realm as like a stepdad. A woman wouldn't get with a stepdad unless she was a single mom, first of all.
Single mom.
She's a single mom. She knows her value's lower. She would never give this guy a chance who's the stepdad. But the thing is, she knows her value's lower, so she's like, you know what, I'll give him a chance. But she doesn't really respect him. Same thing's happening with Akaash right now. She doesn't really respect this guy. He has to work all the time. He has to make all the money. All she does is go out and spend it, and then she makes TikToks all day shaming him. Doesn't sound like a very good deal to me. She's way out of his league and also a runner, and runners know how to manipulate inexperienced men. This is why I say, dude, you can say everything you want about the red pill stuff. You can say it's too harsh, it's misogynistic, but the thing is, this stuff works, and it's true. This is why I tell guys, go out there and get some bodies, bro. Unless you're like Mormon or hyper-religious or Catholic, and you can meet another girl that's just like that, and you want to live it super religiously, cool, go do that. Best of luck to you, brother. The really hard part is, though, in this modern world, most people don't move that way. They really don't move that way. So as a man, you got to have experience. I've talked to Cass about this. I've asked her, hey, does my body count matter? She goes, no.
How about no?
I don't care about your body count. And most women will say, I don't care about a guy's body count. A guy's body count just says, oh, he can go out there and slay. And that's one of the things that women want in a man. 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, 6 inches, and other women want him. Shibbanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. That's what women are looking for. Like I said earlier, women value experience. Men value inexperience. I would much rather have a woman that I can be like Aladdin and show her a whole new world like Jasmine. A whole new world. I would much rather have that than a woman that's been ran through like a set of stairs, that's got more steps in her than a Boston Marathon. Like, I want a woman that doesn't have a lot of experience. And then also, he's Indian. I don't know. I thought they were like super conservative. I don't know. Maybe they're not. But then she posts this. Maybe, I don't know if this is going to get taken down. This may get before it actually goes live. But it's basically her butthole getting waxed, and she, or something about her butthole, and she's like filming it the whole time.
Get this little film.
It's a ring light. Dr. Trevor, what are we doing?
So, Justine sustained a bruise through some physical activity at home. And we treat a lot of bruises here, bruises for many different reasons. And so we managed to laser called the baby and the death.
Also, I heard you're single. Is that true?
We're going to go back to treatment. Typically, we get these types of bruises on the neck.
Wait,
we
why?
follow something else on the neck, and it's surprisingly we get a lot of patients from it.
Good Lord, that's what she's out there doing, filming that. I would be hot if Cass was out filming stuff like this. This is from apparently a podcast.
I'm just gonna really just start it off here. Before you got in here, I was asking Akaash about his first time, with you, not as much, but how did it go with other women? Talking about never having a blowjob. What the fuck? So, he's 34. How old are you?
25.
Okay, so you meet him.
Yeah.
He's never had sex, and he's older than you. Were you like, ew?
Yeah.
It's funny because the guy that I was kind of with right before him was also a virgin, and
stole her from a black dude. What's up? I stole her from a black dude.
The black man was a virgin?
I know.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Akaash, it's not a badge of honor for you, brother. You shouldn't be proud of that, man. You stole her from another man. It's sounding like she's the virgin slayer. She knows how to attract these virgin men and get them to do exactly what she wants them to do.
He was really on some principled shit, and I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't want to lose his virginity. But when I met Akaash, I was at the point where I was ready, because I don't know if you told her, because I was.
Oh no, I didn't know you were a virgin too.
So I was a virgin too when I met him.
That's why she don't know the dick is
You're a
trash.
liar.
That's why.
She don't know no better.
I do have no idea.
You gotta get him ignorant. You know what I mean?
No, so I felt like
Bro, that's what she did to you. She got you ignorant, dummy.
Stupid. I was at a place where I was ready, and then I found out he was a virgin, and then I was like, great. Do I have to wait again? But I think we just connected very well that it went without saying that we wanted to.
How did you guys meet?
Show. She had a
The
fat ass and I chased her down.
Wait, you met at one of his shows?
No, we're at the Hoboken Comedy Festival. And
Andrew.
You met at a show, so basically a groupie is what you met, and then you got sucked into that, bro. That's why I'm saying if I was gonna meet a girl now, I'd rather her know nothing about me. I'd rather her know nothing about me, not know what I do at all, that would probably tell me she's way more genuine than a woman that's meeting you at a show.
Is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. Those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying, hey, I don't generally date them, but I have more space for it, even though I still think it's a little corny.
Akaash only dates brown. Akaash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
so
Indian
this
woman.
is
that was
like
important
loyal
to me.
through and through.
Okay.
And I understand it's not as important for y'all, but as an Indian, there's not a lot of us who are famous. So whether you like it or not, people are looking at you as a role model. You guys have established yourselves as role models. From simps to pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of the shit is just childish, which is fine if you want to be funny. We just talked about how doctors ain't shit for 45 minutes. We are not in any way life coaching. We are not in any way trying to help men outside of, hey, come have a laugh for a couple hours. If you're going to paint yourself as life coaches and then say shit like, my preference is, which is honestly bullshit. It is.
No, you can have a preference, Akaash. Just like you like runners.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
We can like women that aren't.
I don't want to date black girls. That's the way every black dude that fucks white girls says it. I've dated black girls in my life. All right, bro. Who the fuck hasn't except me? You know what I mean? Everybody gonna dabble in everything.
So he's gonna shame them for having preferences when he has preferences. This is just simp behavior.
It is the mentality that I have an issue with, and Alex is upset with the specific words, true, but underneath it, he's upset with the mentality. And a lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think is stuff that's kind of childish. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? That's some shit you say to college. I'm gonna turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. Hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny, or help men and be real and be honest with yourselves and don't have an ego like, oh, I have a preference. Be honest. Let's just be mature about what we feel. And part of that maturity is, yeah, it was a bad joke. I don't actually feel exactly that way.
Akaash, you're eating your words here, brother. You're eating. But do you notice even that in that exchange, Myron and Fresh are sitting there being stoic, just hanging out, letting him rat his little head off, you know? And it's a great example of Akaash. You should have listened, brother. You should have listened. You had maybe from simps to pimps is, cheesy, corny, but it's catchy. I use a lot of one-liners and taglines and quotes. The reason people say that stuff is because it's catchy. It's easy to remember. So Akaash, if anybody should have taken that advice, it should have been you. But if you notice with Akaash, he continuously calls them childish, which in my opinion comes from a level of projection and insecurity. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. He knows that deep down he's inexperienced because he hasn't had sex or was a virgin for a very long time. And so he's trying to shame them to put them in the same bucket as he is himself, calling them childish and saying like, be more mature. So is be more mature, wait until you're 37 years old to lose your virginity? To me, that's not. You're 3 years away from being a 40-year-old virgin. You're a 5'5" dude. You probably tried and tried and tried to get with a chick and sleep with her. And then you drop the knee twice and she doesn't even want to kiss you. That's simp behavior. But the red pill always pisses off simps the most. They can't stand it because simps realize they can't actually achieve what the red pill's trying to teach. That's why I keep it funny, but I also do teach. I don't consider myself a life coach by any means, but I'm trying to tell you guys the stuff that set me up for success and allowed me to find a good woman. I think any guy that is looking to find a good woman, you have to have experience. Does it suck? Yeah. It's like being war ready. Let me put it into perspective here. There's 2 different leaders, right? 2 different guys. You get to pick which one you want to follow. Number 1, no experience in the battlefield, never been through any hardships, never gone through any trials and tribulations. He's completely green, but he's a super nice guy. He's really easy to get along with, but he's been through nothing. Has no hardships, no trials, no obstacles has he overcome. He's had a very easy life. Everything's been very easy for him. That's the first leader. The second leader, tons of trials, tons of tribulations, very hard lifestyle, has lost multiple times, has been on the battlefield a lot, has tried and tried and tried and lost and tried and tried and tried and lost and overcome hardships and overcome obstacles. And he's not really easy to get along with. He's harsh. He shoots it to you straight. Sometimes he can be a little hard-headed. Sometimes he can be a little brash. Which guy are you going to really follow if it was like your life's duty to follow this man to the ends of the earth? Who are you going to follow? You're going to follow the guy that's been through something because he has experience. So Akaash, you have no experience. Zero, zilch, nada. You have no experience, but yet you're telling men that they should be doing what you're doing? How would you know? You were a virgin till you were 37. Shots fired! You wouldn't know anything, bruh. You wouldn't know anything. You know nothing about the dating market. How do you know what's childish? You have no experience. You're a stand-up comedian, which respect to those guys. It's hard enough to be a comedian, right? But you get on stage and tell jokes. Myron used to work like, what do you work for? Like the FBI or something like that? And Myron's in great shape. Started a podcast from the ground up. I don't know if Akaash is from money or anything like that. Or I know Andrew Schultz probably, I don't know if he's has money in his family or whatever. But I would much rather follow a guy that is getting the results I want to see. Like in a world full of Akaashes, be a Myron. Because what the Akaash problem is it fuels the fire of the simpidemic. Men paying for corn, paying for lonely fans, paying women that they will never meet, never have an intimate relationship with, and never even shake their hand or meet them in proximity to in person ever at all, or talk to them on the phone ever at all, or have an actual intimate relationship with them ever. Akaash, you got cooked, brother. Now here's what Akaash could do. Here's what he could do. He could, number one, concede defeat and say, you know what, Myron was right. I wish I would have taken his advice. But I almost biggity bet you what he's going to do is double down and be like, my girl's not even that bad. It's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. It's like, she still loves me. It's fine. Like, it's no big deal. It's not even, but, you know, Andrew Schultz called him out on like his own this podcast.
Yes. How was that rude, Akaash? Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
Why was it rude?
It's kind of rude.
Was it rude? Akaash, was it rude?
I don't care. I'll deal with it when I get home. I won't. I mean, like,
Oh, you should leave it in. You should start right
Hold
now.
on. Hold on.
Definitely don't leave it in.
Before we start, because we already started, but was that rude? Was that rude? First of all, something that I learned today that I had only heard in rumors prior was that Akaash's girl does not like young Hezi.
Really?
At all.
Really?
I felt a vibe.
I don't blame
she
her.
don't like you.
Oh my God.
No, she don't like you.
Why? Why is that?
And I even gave Akaash like a little fake ass compliment. Like, remember when they were doing the podcast, and I was like, man, he waited for you. Like, I've been trying to whatever. You know how you try to pick, promote your boy.
Yeah.
When she don't like you, ain't no brain.
Hey, bro, feelings mutual.
I'm not gonna.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. I felt the vibes, bro.
The vibes were there. But wait, was that rude when I just said we'll wait for Akaash's girl? I said we'll wait as long as she needed. We'll wait.
You didn't say it like that.
That's not how you said it.
But that's how I meant. How'd it come out?
Like, get the
All
guy.
right, we'll wait.
It's like, all right, we'll wait.
It's the all right, we'll wait plus the pause.
But
Because then it's like, all right, we'll wait. And they just stare at you.
I don't know what she was. What was she? She was doing homework or something. Oh.
So you kicked her out while she was doing work.
Son, I just looked over the computer and it looked like she was coding or some shit, and I was like, bro, we got a podcast to do. It's already quite late, because it's a very entertaining interview with
And
Akaash
then
and his
you
girl
gotta
on horrible
double down.
decisions.
That's what makes you ate shit.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I ain't
Hold
go
on.
for it. I'll be telling
Hold
you.
on.
Like, if that was my girl, like, we'd have to have words. Like, okay.
Why are you spicing this up?
I'm not even spicing it up. Like, I just
love this shit. Let's go.
Akaash, man, just his demeanor, not speaking up, not standing up for himself. It's not looking good. I just wanted to watch that clip a little bit further and just kind of more context. Akaash, man, it's not looking good. In a world full of Akaashes, be a Myron Gaines, brother. Myron may be harsh, or be a Levi Nichs. Because I played the field. I was in that field. I played the field. And I had a lot of fun in college. I had fun in high school, had fun in college, had fun in my adult life. I had fun. I did. I really did. And I think as men, we can tell when we meet a guy if he can pull. Chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. If I can meet a guy almost and be like, yeah, he's good with the ladies. Like, I would meet Akaash and be like, he is not good with the ladies. But I would meet Andrew and be like, oh, he's good with the ladies. Like, Andrew could probably go out there and pull. Without his clout, he could pull. Because he's funny. He looks like he's tall. He's funny. He's a pretty good looking guy. He's well kempt. Maybe not in that exact podcast. But I would meet Akaash and be like, oh, this guy's not pulling. No way he's not pulling. There's no way he's pulling. And the thing is, dude, a lot of guys think you got to be 6 foot and be yoked and make a bunch of money to pull. Bro, one of the most Casanova guys I knew in college was a chubby, bald dude. But he had the lip service like crazy. This dude could talk his head off, and he was funny as a mug. He knew how to get around you and make you so comfortable that, and then before you know it, boom, you're in bed with him. Like, he was good. He could speak. He could walk it. He could talk his way into a deaf club. Like, he was good. But he practiced it, and he shot his shot. You can tell Akaash just never tried. And then the first girl that came up and really gave him attention, he just bit on it, and then she swooned him, and then before you know it, now he's looking like a cuck. That's brutal, bro. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Lokes, what do you think? You want a jerky, huh? He's like, dude, just feed me a jerky. Stop talking about this situation. I could freaking care less. Damn, that's big. That's what she said. Okay. That's what Akaash's wife said. Dang. This dude's an idiot. Loki, free. Sit. Wait. Free. Free. Don't make me get the shot collar. Goodness gracious. Don't make me get that shot collar, dude. I'm shocking puppies. 1,000 volts. And if the shot collar don't work, I got a military grade taser. No, I'm just playing. But for real though, my dildo, Hassan's a terrible person. I just gotta throw jabs at him all the time. But man, this situation is crazy. Akaash, bro, you gotta drop her like a bad habit. And he has to address this. That's the problem. If he doesn't address this, it's just gonna get so much worse. It's gonna get so much worse. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. Loki, what do you think? Loki's like, damn, he's an idiot. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out. Till next time, peace.